Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Addie and today we are back with another build. Today we are going to be building a tier 2 tiny home. So we actually have like a decent amount of space. I'm thinking we can do like, it's gonna kind of look like a mini, like a cake, but I don't mind that. And we could actually have like a bedroom and that sort of thing. So let's do that. We'll have the entry right here. We'll have kitchen. Maybe we do like, just like a little bathroom right there. And I'm thinking I kind of want to do like a limited pack build. What if we did like only city living? Okay. So I would really like to have a flat roof, but we are not going to be able to do that. So at least not in the way that I want to do it. So we'll do it like this. We'll just do like, whoop. And then we'll have like a little faux patio right there. Is there a better way to do it? Probably, but I kind of want to have like a faux balcony as well. That's like a fake one. So we'll do that. Let's focus on, let's see. I really wanted to scream city living, but city living doesn't really have a lot of options. Okay. We'll do like black and white with neon. I feel like that's like the most standard city living everything, but I have no idea what I want the outside to look like. See, this is why I do the wallpaper last on the outside. I paint the whole house all at once, but... Oh, I suppose we could do it on like a 1-high foundation. Or maybe a 2... I guess we could do a foundation. And we would just have to do... like... We'll just have to do it like that. Rather than having like an actual patio. Okay. And then right here is the living space. We'll do it like that. I think I want white windows because the walls are most likely going to be black. Okay. I don't know if y'all are super in tune with like, y'all. Sorry, I've been working on like demasking, and so y'all has been slipping through a little bit. Anyway, I don't know if y'all are really up to date on like news, but the Paralives game that has been kind of, I mean, it was super common to talk about like a few years ago when they first started development, because they needed funding, right? So they were like, well, let's talk about it. People get excited. It's very targeted towards the Sims community. But it's coming out on early access next week. I don't know if I want to I can't really afford it right now, but I would like to get it at some point. Solely because I was making some Sims on my free time. And one of them, he's like super short. I mean, he's not super short. He's like 5'3". Okay, he's not super short. I have friends that are 5'3", but he was shorter than like your average guy, right? And his partner is like 5'8", right? Normal height. Well, they're the same height in The Sims. And that kind of bothered me because like that character is not supposed to be the same height as his partner. Like there is a very big height difference between the two of them. So I'm really excited about the height slider. That one in particular. Like all the other stuff is cool. Like The Sims 3 kind of had that stuff. But I'm really excited about the height slider because that's something that the Sims community has never had before. And so having a game that is not The Sims but has a height slider and is like open world and like all that stuff sounds really cool. But I mean like I am really excited about like the game generally, but I'm more excited about the height slider. Sounds really ridiculous when you say it out loud, but that's the truth. So anyway, yeah, it's coming out for early access on Monday. So if you are someone who has been really excited for it, now's your chance to show them that you are excited about it. And again, I'm probably gonna wait until later this year just because my life update, my health has not been great. So, I mean, my health has been fine. It's just the fact that like nobody knows what to do with me about it. They're like, so you have this thing, we're not familiar with it. Why don't you see this other person who's also not familiar with it? Thank you. That's super helpful. Oh, I forgot to mention that it's a no mistakes challenge. That was intended to be mentioned earlier, and I just didn't. So that's why I'm placing it different than normal. Oh, I already... Okay. The rule is like once it's done, like there's no undoing it, so... The first time that I did this, like way years ago, oh, there you go. I screwed up so bad that the stove, just to demonstrate, the stove was in the middle of the room and the range hood was like on top of the stove. So, that was quite the realization for me, that I realized that my stove was non-functional. Oh my god. So, anyway. Apparently we have that now. But at least this time the range hood will not be... It'll be like that. Not really what I want, but that's fine. Do we have doors? No. We probably should get... I don't know. We'll do this one. And I feel like because we're doing a limited pack build, we should use the one from the pack, because we haven't really used anything from it yet. It's not my fault that it kind of sucks, okay? I have been really obsessed with the soundtrack from K-pop Demon Hunters all morning, so I am having a great time, actually. Okay, let's pick a wall color. Oh, let's get some lights. Okay. No pressure to not get it in a wall. Okay. There we go. We're all lit up now. Okay. We'll do, like, exposed brick, too, I think. This is my favorite brick. We'll do that. We'll do that one. And then I think we'll do, like, the clean version of the one from City Living. Just because I don't really want this to be grody, you know? Okay. Oh, I put the dirty one. Okay. That's gonna really bother me because I wanted this one and I was like, oh, I thought it had more colors. And then I put it down and I realized that it was actually the dirty one. I was like, that looks dirty. Wait, it is. Oh my God. Okay. Luckily, none of the mistakes have been like build breaking yet. You know what I mean? Okay. We'll just own the brown. This is also brown. I just put it in the middle of the room. Oh, okay. Okay, this is quickly falling apart. I was like, oh yeah, it's actually going really well. And now I've put like 4 things in the wrong location. Okay, we'll do the skinny one so that I can ensure that the other side of the bed is functional, because this one's not. Okay. Oh, my favorite toilets and not in this pack. That's unfortunate. Okay. This sink, on like a functional level, would be the worst sink to have. Oh, and I can't even do it because it needs the university shower. What do we do about that? Do we make an exception and then if you don't have university, you can just like not have the shower? I think that we're gonna have to do that. But it's kind of nice. Like the house is kind of spacious. Okay. We'll do this one. Is this black? Yeah. We'll do it there. Oh, maybe half a square over would have been nice, but rip. Okay. And I used to be, when I first got City Living, I was obsessed with these chairs. They are kind of cool though. Kind of giving like an anti-gravity situation. I don't really like this house. It's fine. I probably could use Tiny Living because it's a tiny house. But I like... Okay, we should do this one. Matching sofa. Okay. And then it does come with a fireplace. I did put that off center on purpose, by the way, in case that was a question. And then I want a chair. It looks the same. Once I put it down, I can't fix it, so we have to make sure that it's not clipping. It looks the same as the dining chairs, but it's like wider. So. I love black. So we decided on the black. I think I would have preferred it to be like slightly bigger, but too late now. I like the white on the black rug. what do we have for lights? Actually, this could be kind of cool to like wrap around the thing. It is clipping in the sofa and we can't change that, but you win some, you lose some, so. Oh, I forgot. There's just gonna be like a bunch of random shit that's clipping. We're just gonna have to deal with that. Do we have... Oh, I want this, because then you can actually use that spot still. We've got a bookshelf. We can put a bunch of stuff outside for skill building. We actually have space for like a random ass side table. That's cool. We do this one because it matches. Okay, now here come all the neon. I wish City Living was more of like a cyberpunk theme, you know? Alas, 'twas not. I think City Living could have been really cool for like a cyberpunk. I think if I were to make, like remake City Living, right? Like reimagine City Living, I would make it like cyberpunk, maybe Indian inspired, because there is like vague Indian inspiration. I would have made the city and like the world itself more Indian inspired, so I think I would have done that. I think I would have preferred like that's I think how I would do it now, but obviously the pack came out so long ago that it doesn't really matter. I want the magnet board. Okay, what do we want? We'll do the kiwi. We'll do Willow Creek magnet. We'll do the dinosaur. And I feel like we need a spaceship, you know? And that can be our magnet board that we have. I'm not a huge fan that they're like flat on there, but that's okay. It's the vibes, you know what I mean? Okay, and we'll just pop these on the counter. I'm not gonna mess with like alt placing those. That sounds not like a good idea. Let's get... I feel like I need to use this one. And then maybe some plants. The whole space could be improved with plants. We don't really have the plants that I want, but maybe we just don't put plants. Okay, let's finish the outside. Okay, I want painted brick, I think, just like... Okay. All right. The inside kind of sucks. Let's do the outside. I actually have no idea what I want to do for the outside. I didn't get that far when I was like thinking about it. I suppose okay. Well, how about we just not... I usually fence shit in, but I think what if we just didn't today? What if we just, like, didn't do a fence? I never not do a fence, so it's kind of weird. And the house is, like, very ugly. Maybe my next video can be, like, renovating it. Not with no mistakes. We're allowed to make mistakes. So we've got that. And then we'll get like a tree in the back here. And then I was gonna delete that, but I can't, so that's cool. Let's do outside. We can add, we can't take away. This feels like it's gonna be a bad idea if I place that first, so. Okay, and then we need this guy. I like this in black. I don't know. I like black, so. We'll do it there. That seems like a safe bet. And then we'll do this guy, like right there. So that way it's like built in, but not really actually built in. We'll get a sink. And we'll get our trash can. Oh god. Not okay. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. I have no idea what this sim likes to do in their free time. So we'll just do some like generic stuff and hope it works out. Let's get a couple of tables. Maybe they like to entertain. I don't know. Does this one match? Oh my god. Okay. At least the entire house is functional. I just have to keep reminding myself that and we're good. Okay. Question. I suppose this is my rules, but... Oh, I don't even have it. We have gravel. My question was, can I add it if I don't delete it? Can I change? Am I allowed to change it? I'm gonna let myself do that. I'm gonna let myself have that one. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll have, okay. And then we can just add our stuff. That is really annoying. Oh my god. The worst parts of this build are not even like big mistakes. It's fucking that. Okay, so we've got our personal courtyard, and then we're gonna have like the mailbox, like right here. Not exactly where I wanted it, but that's fine. We're just gonna put like a tree and some bushes and call it a day. And then let's change the color. Hold on. Okay, we'll get some planters. And then I think that I might make this sim a painter, and they're gonna have like maybe these sims are painters. They'll have two of those guys. Okay, and then we can we'll get like a few easels around, so you can do like paint from references and stuff. Okay, and then we will also get one of these guys. I think we'll put it centered with the boxes rather than centered with the boards. We'll do that. I actually despise this build. I just got done with one that I really like, so this is kind of emotionally whiplashy, but that's okay. Maybe we'll get a smaller oak tree. I should have put that more in the front of the build. Let me get... There we go. Okay. That's better. So how I did that was you take the roof trim, and instead of changing it up here, because we're not allowed to do that, you put it on the wall of the roof, and it makes it like a trim. So. Only works if you are doing it, if you, like, don't have... If you, like, have a roof, but... Last is just some landscaping. We're not gonna go crazy. Okay, we'll just get like some bushes. Okay. This is my least favorite build I've done in a long time, but we'll finish. See you to the end. You know, be good, normal. Okay. Good thing that you can actually see the terrain paint. Because I think that if you couldn't, I would be very sad. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's horrible. Let's get some lights outside. Okay, and then we're just gonna hide lamps in the bushes. So there's some there, and then we'll do some here. How does that look at night? Honestly, not bad. I mean, aside from the obvious problems of like, there's nothing. But I think that's fine. I think that's good. Okay. I always do like these. We'll do soil, we'll do home studio, natural light. So anyway, I might immediately make a build where I renovate this. Make a video, make a build, make her pretty. But yeah, so I think on that note, we will end this video right here. I'm sorry that this is like really bad build quality, but my next video will be me renovating it, so which won't take very long, but because it's mostly just going to be like me doing whatever I want. I am going to keep it limited pack, but yeah, anyway, so sorry for the I feel like this is kind of a short video, but if you liked it, if you would like and subscribe, that would really mean a lot, and I will see all of you next time. Bye now.